Tonight is the final episode of Welcome to Wonderland. Find out why right after this. Man, am I going to miss that intro. It is absolutely fantastic, and Kyle did such a wonderful job on it. So yeah, folks, if you missed the cold opening, just want to let you know this is going to be the final episode of Welcome to Wonderland. But don't worry, this beautiful face ain't going away. We'll just be shifting our time slot to a little bit earlier on Tuesday and changing the format to a podcast type show. We're going to call it Writer versus Artist. And it'll be hosted by myself and my good friend and often creative partner, Les Lyndon Garner, who has done the art for Angel Hunter, Prometheus in Chains. He did a lot of the cover work for that. He's also the co-creator of Homestead, a great werewolf story with Dirk Manning as the writer. And so what we're going to do, we're going to bring writers and artists from different Kickstarter projects onto the show, and we're going to let them chat. No, well, it's going to be kind of like that. They're going to talk about their projects and why each one of them is the most important part of creating a comic book. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to bring on a lot of creators. Les and I are going to be there talking about all of our work and things that are coming up. So it's going to be a great time. But that's next week. This week, we're going to get started with something a little bit, so it took me a long time to figure the show out. And I'm honestly not sure that I've ever actually figured out what to do here on Welcome to Wonderland. Without AJ here, it's been a little difficult to get everything organized and set up, between my writing and other things that I do and running the store. It's been really difficult to get a sales show together right now. Maybe we come back and do that later. I don't know. But tonight, what I've done, I bought a collection recently. It's about 5 short boxes, and they are filled with different miniseries, runs, story arcs, things like that, for events from all kinds of different comics. We've got some Marvel, we've got some DC, we've got some weird stuff, and I mean like some really weird stuff. But it's going to be a lot of things that you guys will probably want to read. At least I hope you do. I really enjoy it. Hey, AJ, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Good to see you here on the show. So yeah, these we're gonna just run these out, and hopefully I can get through all 5 boxes. And honestly, I hope I can sell them all to you. If you'll look, there's something a little bit different in the chat. Instead of the magic form builder, I'm going to ask you to send an email to wonderlandcomicsonline@gmail.com. We took the Clearance Comics website down. Didn't realize it was going to expire so quickly, but we are building a new Wonderland Comics website, which will be up very soon. But unfortunately, the Clearance Comics email address is no more. So Jay has kindly put that wonderlandcomicsonline@gmail.com in the chat. It's pinned up there. So please, if you claim something tonight, and I hope that you do, please just send the email. Same thing. Tell us what you claim. Tell us who you are. Give me the email address, all that good jazz. And we will get it shipped out ASAP. One last thing before we get started, since this is the final show of Welcome to Wonderland, if you happen to have claimed anything in the past that you have not yet received, please send me an email on that, and I will find what you're missing, and if we can't find it, then I will issue you a refund for what you paid. We had some issues. AJ got some things mixed up, and we tried to fix it all, but I don't think that we entirely did. So if you're affected by that, please just reach out to me through the Wonderland Comics Online at gmail.com email address, and we will get you completely squared away. So I'm not going to leave you hanging. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the very first miniseries. This one's a dark future, and it features Nova, which, hey, Kenneth, how you doing, my friend? Features Nova, who is one of the most underrated characters in Marvel Comics. I was really hoping to see a Nova Corps MCU movie after watching Guardians of the Galaxy. I thought that would just be absolutely fantastic. You know, who doesn't like Space Police? You know, that would have been awesome. But they didn't go that route. Maybe DC is going to do it with Lanterns. I don't know. But a Space Police Force just excites me. All right, so I have 3 copies of Annihilation 2099. That's a five issue mini series. Nova, it's in the future. Nova's fighting undead and vampires. Annihilation, the Annihilation Wave is going to destroy and consume the 2099 universe. It's really exciting. I really dig the 2099 universe. I've actually been rereading a lot of those books lately. Just got into Doom 2099, which absolutely love. Doom's my favorite villain. Fantastic Four is my favorite comic book, by the way, if you didn't know that. So I've got 3 copies, 3 sets of Annihilation 2099 right here. And we are selling all 5 of these books for just $9.99. So 3 of you lucky people out there can claim Annihilation 2099 for just $10. It's a great deal on 5 great comics. Steve Orlando did the writing. Wonderful, wonderful story. I really like Steve's work. He's never failed. He's never failed me in what I've read. Really, really dig Steve. So Annihilation 2099, we've got 3 copies, or 3. I got to start saying sets, not copies. We've got 3 sets of Annihilation 2099 for just $10. So all you got to do, folks, to get this wonderful set of Annihilation 2099, all 5 issues for $10, is just call it out in the chat, and then afterwards send me an email to Wonderland Comics Online at gmail.com. If you guys are just joining us, I know Kenneth, you just popped in, AJ, you just popped in. This is the final episode of Welcome to Wonderland. We'll be shifting gears, moving to a different time slot, and doing a completely different type of show, probably starting next week. Kyle and I had the discussion today, and I think we're going to be up and running by next week. So one more time, Annihilation 2099. It's the complete set, all 5 issues. It's a Nova story about vampires and undead and an Annihilation Wave wiping out the 2099 universe. If that doesn't excite you, I don't know what will. So 3 copies of these sets, 3 sets available for just $10. Just call them out in the chat, and we will happily send those to you. So we'll go ahead and move on. And this one, I just absolutely adore this cover. It's Mark Waid and Andy Kubert, I believe, who did all new, all different Avengers. Really neat story, really great cover. I just absolutely love this cover. I love Kamala Khan there. I love Jane Foster, Thor, Sam Wilson, Captain America, the Vision. This is just really cool. So this is 6 issues, came out in 2015, ended in 2016, I believe. We've got all 6 issues here, also for just $10. So if that's something that interests you, I've only got 1 set of these. So call it out in the chat, and then please send us an email at Wonderland Comics Online at gmail.com. So again, we've got 3 sets of Annihilation 2099 for just $10. That's 5 issues, and we've got all new, all different Avengers complete a set, blah, 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 a set of 6 issues, also for just $10. So call those out, folks, if you see something that you want. All right, we're going to move on to Avengers Assemble. This is a 5-issue run, also by Steve Orlando. Probably going to get a theme here with Steve Orlando tonight. So this is 5 issues for $14.99. This is a great series. If you're wondering why do I want to get this, Cap Snake. Who doesn't like Cap Snake? That's going to strike you. So Cap Snake. That's, I mean, I don't know. I would just read it just based on just seeing that. But you don't find out who that is or what happens until the 5th issue. So that means you got to buy the whole set for just $14.99. That's a complete set of Steve Orlando's story, Avengers Assemble. So $10 gets you that. $10 gets you Avengers Assemble from 2016, and $10 gets you Annihilation 2099. These are complete sets, folks. That's what we're going to be selling tonight. I just bought a collection. I got 5 boxes right now of complete sets, miniseries, long runs of comics. And I've still probably got about 10 or 12 long boxes to go through. So I'm probably going to pull some more of these sets out of there. But right now, that's irrelevant. We're going to sell those to you. These are all $10 a piece, except for the Avengers Assemble, which is $15. So, guys, if you are just now joining us, I feel very, very happy to have you here on the final episode of Welcome to Wonderland. We'll be shifting gears a little bit, moving to a different time slot, and changing the format of the show. We'll have a lot more information for you about that as they develop. We're hoping to be able to start it next week. All right, let's go ahead and move on. This one is only $6.99, and this is Avengers Domination Factor. Now, this is one that I honestly have not read. But from the description that I get, the Avengers and the Fantastic Four race across time to stop Loki from seizing fragments of a powerful artifact that could let him rule all of reality. I don't know, that kind of sounds like the plot of the first Avengers movie, maybe? Kinda. Yeah, kind of like the first plot of the first Avengers movie. So Avengers Domination Factor, you can get the 5 issues for just $6.99. That is an absolute steal for $6.99. And don't forget, we also have Avengers Assemble by Steve Orlando for just $15. And we have all different Avengers by Mark Waid. This is just $10. Heck of a good deal. And then we've got Annihilation 2099 from Steve Orlando. I've got 3 sets of these also for just $10. So guys, if you're looking for something, if you want to read these books, if you want to read some great stories, just call it out in the chat and send me that email at wonderlandcomicsonline@gmail.com. I got to get somebody talking to me or saying something in the chat. Otherwise, I'm thinking I'm just sitting here talking to myself. So hope you guys are there. I know AJ and I know Kenneth are listening. So say hi. Tell us what's up. What'd you have for dinner tonight, folks? Anything, so I don't sit here and ramble the whole time. We'll go ahead and move on. We've got another Avengers miniseries. This one I did read when I was younger. We have here Brian Michael Bendis's Avengers: The Heroic Age. Yeah, okay. Hey, SF, how you doing, man? It's been a minute since I've talked to you. So the new show is going to be called Writer versus Artist. It's going to be myself and my oftentimes co-creator, Les Garner. Did work for me on Angel Hunters, done cover work for me. He co-created Homestead with Dirk Manning. A lot of great stuff from Les. Really love working with him. Also created Apocalypse Girl. And so what we're going to do is each week we're going to bring creative teams in who are working on their Kickstarter, different Kickstarter campaigns. And it's going to be fun because we're going to pit writers against artists. And each one of them is going to have to explain why either a writer or an artist is the most important part of creating a comic book. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fast. It's all going to be kind of lighthearted. It's not going to be like total Mortal Kombat. We're not going to be finish him or fatality. Yeah, so it's going to be a fun show. And we do think that we're going to be able to start next week on the show. Hey, Unknown, good to see you, my friend. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, hey, Eddie, didn't see you there. And why do trees lean toward Alabama? Because Alabama sucks. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, they do. Yes, sir, they do. If you guys are listening from Alabama, sorry. I hate your football team. I do. I'm a Tennessee Vol. Bleed orange. It's great to be a Tennessee Vol all day, every day. Even when we lose, that's okay. We love it. And we hate the Crimson Tide. So, yeah. That's the show. If you guys have any comments, questions about that, just ask. It's going to be a lot of fun. What we're doing. AJ is doing actually really, really fantastic. He just got a job working for Amazon. He's going to be delivering packages. He gets to stay home. He only has to work 4 days a week. And he gets to stay home with his family and butterscotch. So, he's very happy. But he's also going to be coming down every now and then to work at Wonderland Comics. And yes, SF, we will be selling comics, but we won't be selling comics from the store. We'll be encouraging you to back Kickstarter campaigns. With everything I've got going on and my personality, really for these online shows, I think it's better suited to be a podcast style host. And bring on different creators and do something. It's just where my passion is at. It was difficult for me to make the time to do the sales show, and without AJ here to be my partner in crime, it's just I just can't get it done with running the shop and doing my writing and all those things. So we'll be reorganizing, shifting gears a bit, and doing a podcast. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I hope you get it, and I hope you decide to tune in. Since you're just joining us, what we're doing tonight is we are selling complete sets, mini series, and events comics. And I'll recap what we've already put up. We'll go from the back to the front. We have Avengers: The Heroic Age by Brian Michael Bendis, art by Klaus Janson and John Romita Jr. and Sr. Did some work on this. It's definitely going to be interactive with the chat. We definitely, absolutely, 100% want you guys to participate in the show. It's going to be a blast. So the Heroic Age, just $10 for this 6-issue set by Brian Michael Bendis, John Romita Jr., Klaus Janson. So much fun in this. I remember reading it a long, long time ago. Avengers Domination Factor. This is a, I think it's this, yeah, it's a 6-issue set, 5-issue set for just $6.99. We've got Avengers Assemble by Steve Orlando. This is a 5-issue set with Cap Snake for just $10. We've got all different Avengers by Mark Waid. This is a 6-issue set for just $10. And I've got 3 sets of Annihilation 2099 by Steve Orlando. And these are just also $9.99. So, guys, if you see something that you want, you see something that you like, please do call it out in the chat. And instead of filling out the magic form builder this time, please send the email to wonderlandcomicsonline@gmail.com. Also, if you have clickable Wonderland Comics at Gmail. Oh, that's weird. I don't know why it's not clickable, but hopefully we get that fixed. And guys, also, if there's anything that you purchased in the past that you have not yet received, please do email me at wonderlandcomicsonline@gmail.com, and we will make sure that those things get shipped out to you, or we will refund you. There was a little bit of a mix-up as AJ was putting some boxes of things together, and we think we may have sent some people the wrong comics, or some people some extra comics, which is okay. So if we can't replace them for you, then we will happily refund you your purchase price and send you our most sincere apologies for that. So we're going to move right on to the next set of comics. Now this is a big one. That's what she said. This one is Avengers Invaders. This is a co-production between Dynamite Comics and Marvel Comics. This is 12 issues. 12 issues. I know there's some Alex Ross art in this, which is really fantastic. You can get the whole 12-issue mini-series, or limited series is what they're called, of Avengers Invaders for just $10. Now, that's a hell of a deal, guys. $10 for an Avengers Invaders mini-series, limited series, 12 issues for $10. So if you want that, just call it out in the chat, and then please do send your claim forms to Wonderland Comics online at gmail.com. And hey, you know, Eddie, it's okay. We all have bad weeks, man. I hope that I hope they're getting better for you. We're not just a sales show here. You guys aren't just customers. I've come to value you very much, and really hate that you're having a bad time, my friend. But you know what? It will get better, and you know, sometimes it can't get any worse, right? So yeah, man. And you can email me at any time, dude, and I'd be happy to hear from you. So we've got another Avengers complete set here. This is only a four issue set. It's Avengers Sanction. Now this is one that I will event that I have not read, but from the description, Cable travels to a future to assassinate the Avengers before they can trigger a catastrophe that's going to destroy the world. Wow, why is Cable always trying to stop? Why is Cable always trying to stop a catastrophe by jumping through time? I mean, you think at some point he would realize, you know what, I'm screwing this stuff up every time and making a different apocalyptic catastrophe every time I do it. So maybe I should just chill out and let things play out the way that they should. But that's not Cable. That's not who he is. So we've got this 4-issue series by Jeff Loeb and Ed McGuinness. Ooh, that's really cool. Ed McGuinness and Jeff Loeb. It's a 4-issue series for $5. That's $1 an issue. Looks really cool. Really love the covers. This is the cover of the 4th issue. So yeah, give it a call out in the chat if you want it. And you know what? Safe Kavlog, you know, your stream is probably really pretty cool. And I would love to be a fan of yours too, buddy. But you know what? I'm probably not going to add you on Discord because you're probably a bot. And I don't know if I want to say hi to a bot. Guys, if you're just joining us again, this is the final episode of Welcome to Wonderland. So hopefully we'll send this off with a bang tonight. And I'm going to give you guys some wonderful things that you're going to want to read. And if we don't, that's okay. At least we're having one last chance chat on this show. And I hope you will shift gears and join us for writer versus artist. And why is it bad to iron a 4-leaf clover? Because you should never press your luck. Jay, that might be the worst joke you've ever told on here. And guys, we're going to be right back after this.
Symphonic verses, Nocturne's romance. A song of romanticized darkness, dreaming death by sleep.
FOC, a comic industry term for the final day a new comic can be ordered by a local comic shop. So, what does that mean to you? Well, it's your last chance to order a new comic book from your local comic shop. Order up! The FOC show will go over every book that's about to be cut off every Friday afternoon.
I'm going to highlight some of the stuff that I think is really worth paying attention to,
so that you can put in an order at your LCS for as many copies or as many variant covers as you want.
Sometimes the store needs to know to up their orders.
Never miss out on a popular comic again. Order up, part of the experience.
According to a statistic that I just made up, people spend 4 hours a day changing the television channel. People who watch The Experience don't do that. Save yourself a ton of time by tuning into The Experience and enjoying our new original programming 7 days a week. And then tell your friends. Think about the money they could save on batteries in the remote alone just by tuning into The Experience. Find out more by scanning the QR code below.
In a world where you hit like and subscribe on our YouTube channel.
That'd be really great. Thanks.
Welcome back to the final episode of Welcome to Wonderland. I'm your host, Rich Davis, broadcasting tonight from Wonderland Comics in Cookeville, Tennessee. This show's going away, but don't worry, folks, I'm not. I'll just be shifting gears and shifting time slots. We'll have more about that through the promotions and advertising on the EXP. But it's going to be, we're still going to stay on Tuesdays. It's going to be a little earlier. It's going to be 5 to 7 Eastern time. If you're joining us from the Central Time Zone, that's going to be 4 to 6 Eastern Time. And then Miss Jen is going to move in and take over this time slot. She's going to be selling tomorrow's comics today. So whatever's coming out on Wednesday, she'll be able to sell that. It's going to be great for me. Going to be great for Miss Jen. Going to be great for the network. The new show, Writer versus Artist, is going to be more focused on promoting people's Kickstarters and letting you guys know more about how the sausage is made in the comic book industry. We're going to be pitting writers versus artists and going to find out which one is the most essential to creating a comic book. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be lighthearted. Hopefully we don't break any creative teams up. But if we do, hey, it's going to be good for ratings, right? All right, so we're going to move on tonight. Right now, I bought a collection recently. It had a ton of complete sets, miniseries, and all that in it. And yes, geniuses are visitors to Alabama, but also geniuses don't visit Alabama. Eddie, I always love those jokes. I hope you tune in to Writer versus Artist. 7 Eastern, 6 Central. Whoops. Okay, maybe I got my times wrong. I'm going to have to confirm that with Kyle because I get mixed up on things. My ADD, my mind's a million different places. All right, moving right along. This is a big set and this recently came out. This is all new, all different Savage Avengers. I mean, okay, this is an Avengers brutal book. I mean, you've got Blade, you've got Conan the Barbarian, you got Wolverine, Elektra, Punisher. I mean, good Lord, guys, that's going to be awesome. I mean, it's just amazing. So we got Savage Avengers 1 through 10 for just $19.99, guys. That's a great deal on $19.99. All you got to do is call it out in the chat, and then send an email to wonderlandcomicsonline@gmail.com. The previous save@clearancecomics.com email is no more. We've taken that website down and we're shifting gears again and creating a Wonderland Comics website, which we should have done a long time ago anyway. But hey, I'm not great at planning those things. All right, so we're going to give up on the Avengers here. Poor Avengers, okay, go bye-bye. And we're going to, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Just in time for Christmas, we've got Batman, Santa Claus, Silent Night. I didn't read it. I don't know what it's about, but the cover looks awesome. And I don't know, guys. It's $5 for 5 issues. Buy it and give it to somebody for Christmas. If it's good, give it to somebody you like. If it's not good, give it to your brother-in-law that you hate. It's great. Everybody loves it when you give the people that you hate, if you give them bad gifts, they love it and you'll love it. So just do that, guys. $5 gets you the Batman Santa Claus Silent Night complete set. Someone's on the naughty list. I love it. I might keep this one and read it myself now. I passed on it when it came out, but yeah, it actually looks kind of good. So yeah, $5 gets you that that awesome miniseries there. So if you oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I'm glad you read it, Eddie. So if it doesn't sell tonight, I'm going to break it out and read it myself. And maybe we'll talk about it when we come back for Writer versus Artist, which will be my new show coming up soon on the EXP. All right. We got one more Batman here. And then, we got some weird stuff coming up after this. All right. We've got Batman Haunted Gotham. Now, this is an alternative Gotham, and it's ruled by monsters and the undead. And a cursed Bruce Wayne becomes the Dark Knight in a desperate fight to reclaim his city's soul. What is the soul of Gotham, by the way? Is it a good soul? Is it going to heaven's soul, or is it a dark soul? And is that a really difficult game? You got to play Dark Souls. Oh my God, that game is hard. And you ask anybody who plays it, and all they tell you, the only advice they can give you is get good. And well, that's really hard to do. So, Batman Haunted Gotham. We've got this complete set here. And these are some big books. These are the square bound. I don't know if you guys can see that. They're the square bound, thick books with lots of extra stuff. And you can get this entire complete set for just $19.99. $19.99 gets you Batman Haunted Gotham. Sounds like it's gonna be fun. You know what? We probably should have sold it last week for Halloween. But you know what? It could be a good Christmas story too, or a good Thanksgiving story. I don't know. Just read it when you want to. You don't have to follow the rules. I sure don't. Okay. So we're going to move on to something from Paul Jenkins, who is a lovely human being that I've enjoyed meeting many times at many different conventions. Just a wonderful, wonderful guy. And this is his series, Beyonders. Now, this one is, it's from Aftershock, a conspiracy theory adventurer, myths and puzzles and secret societies that conceal, hidden truths about who really controls reality itself. So Beyonders, we've got the complete set 1 through 5 from Paul Jenkins and Aftershock Comics, and you get it. Golly, what am I doing? I'm selling this one for just $5. It's 5 issues, $5. It's $1 an issue. You can't go wrong, guys. Give it a chance. Give some weird sci-fi a chance, because Paul Jenkins, he's not going to let you down. He's a very solid writer. Really loved his series Alters. Funny story about Alters. It was originally pitched as an X-Men story. And Marvel didn't really go for it. So he just, shifted gears. I'm saying shifted gears a lot. I don't know why. That's kind of my catchphrase for the night. So guys, if you want Beyonders 1 through 5, it's $5, $1 a comic. Just give it a call out in the chat, and then make sure you send that email to Wonderland Comics Online at gmail.com. All right, now we've got another massive set here. This is an Image comic from Rick Remender that came out a while ago. Yep, I will definitely put AJ Price. Give me 1 second. I'm going to put your name on it right now. AJ Price. All right, it will go into your subscription box here at Wonderland. AJ's a local customer, so it'll go in there. You can pick it up this weekend or whenever you come into the store next. So Black Science. So this one has a kind of what am I thinking about? Lost in Space. Has kind of a Lost in Space feel to it. We're traveling at maybe kind of a little quantum leap as well, because these scientists, they are jumping through different realities, trying to stop a mad scientist. And it's really cool. I really enjoyed it. I read it. It's been, this came out in like 2013, 2014, maybe. I don't remember. But we got 15 issues of Black Science here for just $15. It's Rick Remender, guys, and Matteo Scalera. Guys, you're not going to go wrong with Rick Remender. Dear Lord, if you don't like Rick Remender, I don't know what's wrong with you. That dude writes some really trippy sci-fi stuff, and I absolutely love it. And Black Science from Image Comics is one of his best. So $15 will get you this 15-issue set of Black Science. So just call that out in the chat like AJ did. Be like AJ. You know, back a long time ago, it was like Mike, if I could be like Mike. So tonight it's like AJ, if I could be like AJ. Call it out in the chat. Buy something, guys. For just $15, it's $1 an issue. You get this massive set of Black Science. You're not going to regret it. This 15 issues, that's 3 trade paperbacks. Trade paperbacks are $20 a piece, guys. You get the 3 sets for less than 1 trade paperback. Can't beat it, guys. $15, Black Science by Rick Remender. Listen to this. It's going to be a big old thud when I drop it on the table. Did you hear that? That's how fat this stack is. So you need to get that book. $15 for Black Science. This is another one that I have never read. It's from DW. Gosh, I've never even heard of DW publishing, to be perfectly honest with you. I said we're going to have some weird stuff. All right, SF, you're going to get the Black Science, my friend. I'm going to put your name on it right now so that we don't get these mixed up. So that is yours, my good man. All right, what is Fate of the Blade? Well, ChatGPT tells me a lone swordsman cursed by her own weapon journeys through a war-torn realm, battling both enemies and the dark fate of her blade. Okay, you know what? It kind of reminds me a little bit of Chainsaw Man. Look at the cover. That cover's pretty sick. You know, the Chainsaw Man, the guy who every time he pulls his sword, it takes a little bit of, or when he uses his sword, it reduces his lifespan by a few months. Very tragic. This looks like a good series. It's only $10 for 5 issues. And you know what? This is another one. If you guys don't buy it, I'm going to read it. A lot of these series, I don't know what they are because Dreamwave Comics. There we go. I bought a collection recently, and I've got so far. I've gone through a few boxes, and I have pulled about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I pulled 5 short boxes full of complete sets, mini series, runs, limited series, things like that. So that's what we're doing tonight on Welcome to Wonderland, the final episode of Welcome to Wonderland. So $10 gets you Fate of the Blade from Dreamwave Comics. Oh, they did Transformers. Nice. Okay. This keeps getting better and better. Don't buy it, guys. I want it. I'm keeping it. No, buy it, guys. $10 gets you this apparently really awesome series that looks fantastic for just $10, guys. So just call it out if you want it, and then make sure you send your email to Wonderland Comics Online at gmail.com. All right, this one should be super fun. It's 5 issues of 5 issues of the Blue Devil. I think AJ, not AJ Price, but our AJ, I think he made me slip this in here because he loves Blue Devil. He loves Blue Devil, and he loves the Demon. Oh, it's got Zatanna in there. Which, by the way, guys, have you seen the new design for Zatanna in the Absolute Universe? I don't know how I feel about it. Part of me loves it because it really does look badass, and then part of me doesn't love it because it doesn't look like Zatanna. But they're doing that a lot in the Absolute Universe. I mean, Harley Quinn does not look a thing like Harley Quinn. The Joker doesn't look a thing like the Joker. Mr. Freeze doesn't look a thing like the Mr. Freeze. So I think, the Absolute Universe they're redefining our expectations of what these comic characters are. And, I really do love that. Another reason to get mad about Swamp Thing 2019 being, I know. Okay. So I used to live in Wilmington, North Carolina. And the Swamp Thing TV show was shot in Wilmington after I moved away. What was also shot in Wilmington after I moved away? Halloween. What also was shot in Wilmington after I moved away? Scream. So 3 of my favorite franchises were filmed in my hometown. Well, it's not my hometown, but it's the place where I grew up. And after I moved. So I lived there for 15 years. I worked on a lot of movies while I was there. All right, SF, you claimed Blue Devil. That is all yours, my good friend. Thank you so much. But yeah, if I were living in Wilmington at the time that those movies and television series were shot, I would have worked for free. No, I wouldn't, but I would have done anything. That would be either one of those 3 shows. I would have done the worst job in in film, which is the PA wrangling the extras. It's just insane, guys. If you ever do work in film and you want to be a PA, God, don't do that job if you can help it. It's no fun. All right, so SF is really cool, and he's claimed 2 tonight. This one is also this one's really cool from Marvel. I don't know what it is. I've never read this one, but it looks pretty sweet. I do love the cover art on it. This is the Brotherhood. So this is Magneto's mutant militia wages a ruthless campaign for mutant supremacy, forcing X-Men to confront how far one should go to protect their kind. Kind of sounds like a regular X-Men series. Not that that's a bad thing, but that's kind of par for the course with the X-Men. But anyway, this is also another massive set. This is a 9-issue complete set of the Brotherhood Revolution, not Evolution, for just $10, guys. Great read. It's an X-Men story. Most X-Men stories are pretty darn good. I mean, I like them usually. So $10 gets you 9 issues of that really cool series. I'm going to move on to another weird one. This is from Epic Comics. I don't know if you guys remember Epic Comics, but they're pretty cool. So $10 gets you all 6 issues of the Boz Chronicles, and it's about an alien stranded in Victorian London. What else do you want in a comic? How could that not be good? An alien in Victorian London? I mean, come on! Hey, look at the little guy with his top hat and his cane in the logo up there. And then you got this looks really good. I mean, it looks really good. So $10 gets you all 6 issues of the Boz Chronicles. $10, man. That looks pretty sweet. I'm gonna recap real quick what we've gone over today or recently. We've got the Brotherhood. It is it's an X-Men story that looks kind of cool. 9 issues for $10. This one I actually really want to read now. And okay, yeah, if you like Doctor Who, you'll like Boz. I was getting a Doctor Who vibe from it. Yeah, thanks, Eddie. Fate of the Blade from Dreamwave Productions. This is 5 issues for $10. It looks really cool. It's a haunted sword, a cursed swordsman, swords lady, sword girl with a sword. For just $10, you're going to get all 5 issues of this Dreamwave Productions comic. And we've got Beyonders from Paul Jenkins. That's 5 issues for $5. $5 lets you support the awesome Paul Jenkins. Actually, when I support him, I've already bought it, so he made his money. So Beyonders. And then we've got Batman Haunted Gotham. This is an Elseworlds story, and it's $19.99. These are some big, thick books, guys. So that's why it's a little more expensive than the others. All right, let's see what else is in this box. Okay, I'm going to put this box down because it's pretty well empty. And we're going to pull the next box up. Oh, this is heavy. This is a heavy box. Kaboom! All right, this must be filled with some really good, really big series because it's a heavy, heavy box. What did the cereal bring to the bank? Checks. Wah, wah. You may now groan. I just did. All right, guys, I'm going to reset, get this next box up, and we'll be right back.
Programming on the EXP is made possible by viewers like you, or your local comic shop, or that Kickstarter you backed, or the publisher you like, or comic industry professionals who want to share a message with the world. Really, anyone who wants to advertise with us can. If you're interested in seeing a product you know and love, or are creating, or are publishing, or are involved with, advertised here on The Experience, and having your message shared with our viewers, please reach out by scanning the QR code below or visiting our website and using the contact form.
Sure, comic books are beautiful, but underneath, there's something more authentic and exciting. The original art. See the pencils, the lines, the shading, as if you were there in the studio watching the artist work. Getting a peek at comics' backstage is easy with the original art experience.
All right, Friday night, guys. Thank you for being here. could be doing anything. The fact that you're here means the world to me.
Nick's pieces are always value priced with your budget in mind, for the beginning collector to the veteran.
And this is gorgeous. You got Aquaman and Mira.
Join the original art experience with Nick and our friendly crew of regulars, even if it's just to enjoy the art. Fridays at 7. It's all part of the experience.
We know you probably get a lot of emails, but could you please make sure to sign up for our mailing list? We don't send a lot of emails, and we try not to bother you. We just want to give you the best information about all the cool stuff that's going on around here. Sign up on our website, theexplive.com. Twitch, it's not just what happens when you have too many energy drinks anymore. Check out our content over there, too.
All right, guys, welcome back to the final episode of Welcome to Wonderland. If you're just joining us, if you never watched this before, wow, bad timing. I'm your host, Rich Davis. Are you going to keep, am I going to keep, I don't know, finish that sentence, SF, keep the same intro. You know, I think we're gonna do another one. I do love that intro, but it's not really going to fit the theme of writer versus artist. But I am going to get Kyle to send me that theme, and we're going to add it to our Facebook, our Instagram, our TikTok, and all that, because it's just really cool. I love that intro, man. Kyle gave me exactly what I asked for. I said, I want something kind of Beetlejuicy, and he just took it and ran with it. And dude, it's awesome. So I'm hoping that I can give him another really cool idea. I have a really cool idea. I don't want to share it with you guys yet because I want to be a surprise, but I think it's going to be pretty cool to go that way. All right, so this next series, mini-series, it's a 4-issue mini-series, and this is why I hate Iron Man. I despise Iron Man. And this book is the reason why. It spins out of Civil War, and from Jeff Loeb and Leinil Yu, Captain America: Fallen Son, the death of Captain America. It's heartbreaking, guys. It did. Cap's my boy. Always loved. My grandpa was a Marine, and growing up, my grandpa was Captain America to me. So I always loved to. I don't know. I've always just loved Cap. And I will go to my grave hating Iron Man for being the fascist that he is, and his actions resulted in the death of Captain America. So you can get the Death of Captain America, the complete Fallen Son set, for just $10. That is a great deal, guys. For $10, get a little peek into my brain. And you know what, SF, I'm going to miss Wonderland as well. It's a little bittersweet, when Captain America throws you, yes. It is a little bittersweet, guys. I've enjoyed doing this show, but without AJ being a part of it, it's been a little difficult for me to organize between my writing and things that I do and running the comic book shop here. Of course, I've got conventions that are going to be starting back up in a couple of months. So it's just doing a podcast show is a lot simpler for me. And I think it lends itself more to me, to my personality, and I'm just gonna have a lot of fun, and I'm gonna help a lot of comic creators promote their work, and we're gonna connect with them on a different level. It's gonna be a fun, more personal. It's not just gonna be me asking a bunch of questions. We're actually gonna put the Angel Hunter. Yeah, we should be getting that back from the printers. We've had to send it back to the printers twice because of quality concerns. The first one came in and it was absolutely awful. It was bad. The second time it was much better, but we found an error that we had to get fixed. So we should be having those back just anytime now, and we'll be shipping those out. And you should have received your digital copy If you haven't received that, let me know, SF, and I will make sure that gets sent out to you. You do get you get Angel Hunter, plus you get my the complete Rich Davis Nightmares of Rich Davis library. So you get Cult of Dracula, Rise of Dracula, Prometheus in Chains, and Embalming Day, all in one digital bundle. Yeah, Eddie, we've been talking about coloring it. We have something that I'm not yet able to talk about coming down the pike with that, which could be very big. Les and I, it's not a guarantee. There's nothing signed or anything, but it could be a very big deal for Les and myself. And I think it would include a color edition if this does what we're thinking it's going to do. But Captain America, Death of Captain America, Fallen Sun, hate Iron Man as much as I do. It's just $10. This is a really cool read. I mean, it really is. This has emotional impact. Jeff Loeb is really good at that, hitting you in the feels. But and this one really does. And a lot of superhero comics don't often do that. They don't really, at least for me, they don't tug at my heartstrings. They don't really hit me here. But this one did. This one really did. It's seeing how other characters in the Marvel Universe really feel about Captain America and how important he was. And it also just supports the fact that Iron Man Tony Stark is a fascist. Eddie, so Embalming Day is a one-shot that I did for Blue Juice Comics. And it was only available as a New York Comic-Con exclusive. It's a flip book. On one side, you have my story, Embalming Day. And on the other side, you have the first issue of Billy the Kid, which is really cool. Really enjoyed Billy the Kid. But yep, they did Billy the Kid. Yeah, you read my mind there. But yeah, you can find it. I've probably got some copies of Embalming Day. It is color. Yeah, Eddie, if you backed Angel Hunter, then you should receive a copy of it in your Nightmares of Rich Davis digital library. If not, email me, and I'm sure I can find a way to get it over to you. But I had fun writing it. It's a really macabre story. It's short. It's only, I want to say it's 16 pages, maybe, really, really short. But it's about, okay, essentially what's happened, a woman has died, but she is still alive inside of her body, and she's going through the entire embalming process. It's twisted. One of my most twisted stories. I'll be perfectly macabre. It really, really messed. It's really dark and twisted. I love it. So we're gonna move on before we get sad and then dark. Guys, remember one more time: Captain America: Fallen Sun, The Death of Captain America, for just $10. And hey, you know what? That's okay, Eddie. I understand you don't want to buy something that you couldn't read, man. I don't want people buying my stuff and sticking it in a bagging board and in a long box and never seeing the light of day. I want you to read it. I want you to go through. I want you to dog-ear those pages. I want you to break that spine. I want you to I want it to be awful looking. I want you to write your name on it like the little kids used to do in the 60s. I love it when I get a collection and I see I'll pull a book out of it. It'll be like a really cool Avengers or Fantastic Four, and it'll have like this belongs to Johnny Jones or whatever. And I'm like, dude, this comic was loved. It's in complete trash condition because you loved it, but it was loved, man. Hey, Joe B. signed. I know, right? That's how I used to joke. That was one of my best jokes. I'd be like, sell somebody one of those books, and I'd be like, yeah, and this one was signed by Susie. Who's Susie? I don't know, but she used to own this book and she loved it. So it was fun. All right, let's get into some more kind of weird stuff. This is from Triumphant Comics. And ooh, wow, this is limited. This is super limited. There were only 30,000 copies. And guys, for the 90s and 80s, that was a low print run. So 30,000 copies of The Chromium Man. This one, I've never read it. I'll be perfectly honest with you. But ChatGPT tells me that This is, where'd it go? Oh, Concrete Jungle, Predator. Whoops. Oh boy, I lost it. Oh no. Chromium Man. So a tragic Soviet era soldier is transformed into a living metal. Okay, so he's Colossus. Got it. Okay, so this is number God, each issue is numbered out of 30,000. That's awesome. So issue 1 is number 5,274 of 30,000. Guys, come on. Yeah, they should have done all. And good God, this was when was this? This was the. I don't know. It was sometime in like the 90s. And they were doing chrome everything. This should totally been a chrome, but they didn't know. They didn't do it. Ooh, there's some romance at the end. Don't you want to see that, guys? All right, Chromium Man, limited to 30,000 copies. I've only got one of them. Just $10. $10 for the Chromium Man. Somebody give that a whirl. I don't know if it's good. I don't know anything about it, but it's good. It could be really cool. Let's see. What else do I have? Oh, this one actually looks pretty sweet. Again, another one that I've not read. So let me get you this is from Malibu, or excuse me, CPM Comics. There is another one from Malibu Comics that's the same way. Now, this is an adaptation of a Japanese manga, and there's an anime about it. So 3 criminals are offered freedom in exchange for hunting down cyber terrorists across a dystopian megacity, and every mission is a race against the explosive collars around there. Oh, cool. It's got a Running Man vibe to it. Oh, that's so sweet. I love Running Man. I'm so excited for that movie coming out, by the way. This one's actually pretty cool. It's got some key issues in it as well. So this is this is 4 issues for $14.99. This is really cool, based on the hit animated video from US Manga Corp. That looks awesome. Really does. It really, $15, man, get you an awesome. This is definitely a late '80s comic based on the style. So $15 gets you the complete set of Cyber City. Got to check that one out for $15, guys. If not, I'm going to read it because I'm really kind of into manga and anime right now. Kind of got obsessed with it after working on Angel Hunter. All right, so we've got the next one. All right, this is a deal. This is absolutely a deal. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 6 series. Oh, this is weird too. I actually made probably an error putting this together. So hey, it's kind of a flip. Okay, Cyber City goes to SF. All right, there we go, Mr. SF. Cyber City is all yours, my good man. Guys, if you do want something, again, just like SF just did, call it out in the chat, and then you're going to send me an email to Wonderland Comics Online at gmail.com, and then we'll get that shipped out to you. All right, cyberspace. This is where I made the mistake. On one side, it's Cyberforce. When you flip it over, it's Cyberspace 3000, which is a really rad Galactus story. And I totally underpriced this. I really did, because I just thought it was Cyberforce when I looked at it. So, Cyberforce, Image, early Image, whatever. But now that I know there's a Galactus story, Cyberspace 3000 on the back of it, it changes the game. But I'm not changing the price. It's just $5. $5, 6 issues, 2 stories, Cyberforce and Cyberspace. It's kind of cool, guys. So $5, man. It's a steal at $5 for Cyberforce and Cyberspace. Somebody give that one a call out, and we will gladly send it to you. And don't forget, you can also be the proud owner of the Chromium Man, limited to 30,000 copies. This is a complete 10-issue set of the Chromium Man for just $10. That's $1 an issue. And if you want to cry a little bit, we got Captain America: Fallen Son, The Death of Captain America. Just $10, all 4 issues, guys. It's emotional. You'll love it. Trust me. Trust me. All right, we're in the C's very clearly, and this one, you know what? This is a double set of Cyborg. So we've got the DC Universe Rebirth Cyborg, and we've got the the preceding Cyborg series. So you're going to get 12 comics, 12 comics for just $10. So we'll just call this the Cyborg bundle because again, it is 2 series of Cyborg for just $10. All right, $10, guys. If you want to read about Cyborg in this. No, not going to do any new books tonight because we haven't sorted through them yet. They arrived late. We actually just got most of them today. So Tiffany's been sorting through them. But if there's anything you want, man, just send Tiffany you're local. So send Tiffany a text message and we'll add it to your pull box. I know Knife Fight is a big one coming out tomorrow. And some other really cool stuff. So get on those if you're interested. I'm gonna skip through some of these and get a little bit faster because I'm gonna have a hard out at I gotta be gone by 8:30 by 8:30. So I'm gonna hang out with you guys probably until then. Let's see. Ooh, what do we got? What do I want to pull out? What's gonna excite you guys? Oh, this looks kind of here we go. This is my girl, Emma. Whew. When I was a kid, I loved comics. I loved Emma Frost. I didn't really know why, but I do now. And this is just, I love Greg Horn's art. I'm a guy, I really do like photorealistic art, but I don't really like photorealistic digital art. I don't like it, like I respect what Art Germ does, but his art just isn't really my thing. But Greg Horn, I love his photorealistic art. It's just beautiful. And I love this story about Emma Frost, Mind Games. So this is the 6-issue set of Emma Frost Mind Games. Which if you guys haven't read the Emma Frost run of comics, it's actually really good. It explores Emma's mind in a way you're not expecting because it explores really from her teenage years. So I do highly recommend it. Cover by if you don't buy it for anything else, buy it for the covers. I mean, these are just gorgeous. Greg Horn at some of his finest. So $10 gets you the 6-issue Mind Games set of Emma Frost. $10, guys. Just call that out in the chat, and we will gladly send that to you. If you call it out, make sure that you do send me an email to wonderlandcomicsonline@gmail.com. Let's see what we can pull out of here next. What's something cool? Oh, here we go. This is fun. These are really cool because they're Peach Momoko covers. The Sumerian Frost Giant's Daughter, based off of Robert E. Howard's Savage Hero, and it's uncensored. Hello. Follow Emma Frost up with a little uncensored. Hey, lady. Yeah, I think you got to get this. This is 3 issues for just $5. 3 issues gets you a Blaze Comics, The Frost Giant's Daughter, uncensored. And hey, you get a Peach Momoko cover. That's worth $5 by itself. That's worth probably $10 by itself. It's a Peach Momoko cover. Come on, get that. I literally saw a fist fight at New York Comic Con over a Peach Momoko exclusive. It wasn't like a big fist fight, but a guy punched another guy and they were pushing and shoving. It was pretty wild. Wild. I think there's probably, if you look on YouTube, there's probably videos of it because everybody films everything now. A fight happens. Here comes the phone up, and we're going to record it. We don't help the people that are getting beaten up, or whatever's happening to them, but we definitely film it. Says something really weird about us as a society. I don't know. Anyway, Frost Giant's Daughter, Peach Momoko cover, 3 issues, just for $5. $5, guys. And hey, guys, Emma, good Lord, look at Emma. You just want this. All right, Eddie, the Sumerian is all yours, my man. Let me put your name on this right now. Yeah, you really can't beat that, that series with a Peach Momoko cover just for $5. All right, gonna move on. Let's dig through here. Superhero. I know you guys don't really like a lot of superhero stuff. So I'm gonna jump and try to find some of the weirder things that came out of this set. Let's go. Oh boy, I gotta stretch over here and get this other box. And don't spill rocks. I should have put these closer. Sorry. All right, and you're quite welcome, Eddie, and thank you very much. And AJ, you do what? I don't know, but I'm sure that you do it because you said you do, and I trust you because you're a fine, upstanding young man. All right, let's see. We're in the G's here. Oh, excuse me, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, all right. So I don't know if you guys are following the news lately. But this is kind of wild that I discovered this today. But if you're, oh, you do like the superheroes. Yeah, you're right. You do like superhero stuff, my friend. So there's kind of a controversy going on with this series that we have here. It's called Grendel, Behold the Devil. If you're not aware of the controversy, I was just made aware of it today by a very awesome customer that we have here at Wonderland Comics. His name's Charlie. I don't know if you're watching, Charlie. I know you tune in sometimes, but if you're watching, hey, dude. What happened is Matt Wagner, I'm assuming it was Matt Wagner. Yeah, it was Matt. He gives out comics to kids on Halloween. And somehow he accidentally gave Grendel, Behold the Devil to an 8-year-old kid. And if you guys have never read any Grendel, it's very, very not suitable for 8-year-olds. This book contains full frontal nudity. I mean, it's, oh boy. And poor Matt got into some trouble. He was actually arrested and booked, and he got out on a $20,000 bond. Now, I'm sure this was a mistake. I mean, there's, he gives out comics for Halloween. He's probably, got a bunch of these and just accidentally slipped one into a bag. But you know what? We're dealing with kids, so be extra cautious, err on the side of caution. So I have got the complete Grendel, Behold the Devil. This is 9 issues. It's 0 through 8. So yeah, it's 9. I don't know why they just do 1 through 9. I mean, be difficult, guys. But anyway, you can buy the complete Grendel. Very controversial book right now. I don't even know what it's selling for on eBay. I haven't even looked yet. But if you guys don't buy it tonight, I'm going to look and probably going to throw it up on eBay if it's selling for what I think it's going to be selling for. There's a Blu-ray of the season of Grendel that was made unfinished effect. Ooh, I would watch that. Yeah, I actually like Grendel or Grendel, however you pronounce it. But anyway, $20 gets you this super controversial series. It's an 8-issue series from Dark Horse Comics, Grendel. And I mean, Grendel was a heck of a good book back in the day. So $20 gets you all 9 issues of this 8-issue series. Makes no sense. So yeah, $20, guys. $20, and you can be part of the zeitgeist of the day. So $20 gets you Grendel 0 through 8. Somebody just call that out if you want it, and then make sure you do send me an email to wonderlandcomicsonline@gmail.com. All right. This one also looks really cool. It is from Vertigo Comics, which I love Vertigo. You know what? Let's ask ChatGPT what Grendel, because I've not read this particular mini series myself. I don't know, Eddie. You seem to be the expert on a lot of these obscure books. But so if you jump in before ChatGPT answers, that'll be welcome. All right, a recovered cache of the original Grendel assassin's personal journals reveals a missing 2-week gap in his reign of terror, forcing his biographer to piece together what truly transpired during the darkest days of Hunter Rose's ascendancy. Woo, that sounds a little bit like Memento. I kind of like that. Memento is a really cool movie too. Yeah, everybody like, hey Mike, how you doing, man? Didn't know you were out there listening. But yeah, everybody loves Raymond. I did. I met a guy who didn't love Raymond, so they were selling this show under false pretenses, but hey, you know what? It works. So yeah, Grendel, Behold the Devil, super controversial right now, guys. $20. You can buy it from me, then flip it on eBay for whatever it's going for later. All right, this one we're gonna go to Vertigo. I love Vertigo. This is another one I haven't met or read. So, guys, if you are just joining us, maybe you're just joining us. This is the final episode of Welcome to Wonderland. But don't worry, I'm not going away. I'm going to be switching to a new format and a new time slot here on the EXP. We should be starting that next week. So I bought a collection, and I pulled out, I've made 6 short boxes of sets, miniseries, runs, things like that from all kinds of different stuff. So here's a Vertigo comic. This one it's only 2 issues. No, wait, this is 4. All right, it's 4 issues of a Vertigo series called Norseman. I'm pretty much down for anything involving Vikings. This is another series I've never heard of, but it was in the box. And if it doesn't sell tonight, it's another series I'm going to read because I do dig Vertigo. And so this full set, which came out in May 2000. Esad Ribic did the art. Robert Rohde is the story. And you can get this for $14.99. $14.99 gets you this really cool Viking. It just looks cool. I mean, like, you get that cover and you flip it over. Look at the number 4 cover. I don't know what's happening there, but it kind of reminds me of the Halloween Horror Nights. They had a Viking themed, Viking mythology themed haunted house. It was my absolute favorite. I really enjoyed it. Oh boy, oh my God, this one's a massive set. All right, so I'm just gonna call this the Harbinger Mega Bundle because I think there's like 3 different series in here. I know we have Harbinger, okay, and I also know that we have Harbinger Wars, complete sets of both, and there's more in there. I think there's 3 total sets in this, but I mean, that's a lot of comics right there, guys, and it's a lot of comics for just $20. I mean, that's less than $1 a piece on the Harbinger Mega Bundle. So ow, got something in my eye. Sorry, guys. Yeah, somebody needs to buy this. Valiant Comics, they're up and down. Some are good, some are awful, some are meh. But I actually really did enjoy a lot of the Harbinger books. I read the original Harbingers, not this. This isn't the original ones. But it's the 2 of the new reboots of Harbinger, because you get Harbinger Wars, Harbinger, and I'm pretty confident there's another set in here. But this is massive for $20, less than $1 a book. Gets you some good, unique reads. Gets you out of the superhero Marvel, DC comfort zone. I know a lot of you guys are already there and would like to read the weird stuff. But yeah. If you thought the Black Science set made a thud, listen to this. My God, that shook the walls in here. Probably registered on the Richter scale as an earthquake. Okay, ooh, this one's fun. Isaac Asimov's iBots. Now that's pretty cool. I love science fiction. Asimov is some of the best. And this is a 1, 2, 3. This is a 7-issue set. Complete set for just $10. $10. 2012, 2020 are some of the best. Yes, I agree. Bloodshot Unleashed was awesome. I used to love Ninjak. I really did dig that one. Ninjak, Harbinger was good. Eternal Warrior is probably my favorite Valiant book. I really enjoyed that one. But Isaac Asimov's iBots for $10. $10 for Isaac Asimov's iBots. I'm going to go a little bit faster through some of these guys because I want to get more out, and I've only got about 15 minutes left. This is back to Marvel, but I did enjoy this story, Death of the Inhumans. It's also got some variant covers in here. If you guys if you guys are into collecting variants, which makes this really cool, you can get Death of the Inhumans, the complete story, and you do have the Stormbreaker variant by Pepe Larraz. And you can get this for $7, $6.99, guys. $6.99 gets you Death of the Inhumans Really cool story. Really enjoyed it. Really neat art. Here we go. This one's fun. Iron Maiden. This is from Aspen Comics. Really like some Aspen Comics. With Fathom. Great. Oh Lord. Creator of Fathom. He's from Crossville, Tennessee. He was literally born 15 minutes from the house where I grew up. Died tragically. Somebody, Eddie, you know who I'm talking about, right? Oh Lord, I'm gonna blow my head. Michael Turner, thank you. Why did I blank on him? Like I'm not kidding. He grew up 15 minutes from where I live. Yeah, Michael Turner, man. Gorgeous art and gone way too soon. But anyway, he didn't do this. But this is another from Aspen Comics. It's a four issue. Well, it's another 5. Starts with 0. 0 through 4. Iron and the Maiden. It looks really cool. It looks like we've got some medieval, maybe some steampunk elements going on with this. We've got a really racist depiction of a Chinese guy on the cover. So yeah, there we go. Iron and the Maiden for just $10. Get this whole set. I think this is somewhere in the 80s as well. But yeah, oh, well, no, it'd have to be in the 90s because it's got websites. You can, I wonder if somebody should right now go and see if ironandthemaiden.com is still active. You spell out and, it's ironandthemaiden.com. So I don't know if it's still active, but it would be really cool if it would be. So $10 anyway, $10 gets you Aspen Comics' Iron and the Maiden. Oh boy. Let's go through the box. Okay, I've got a massive, good Lord. If anybody's into JLA, I've got JLA Classified. This is an 8-issue set for just $10. I've got JLA Crisis in Time. This is a 4-issue. It's from 2007. Okay, thanks, Eddie. This is, wow, really? Huh. The artwork totally looks like it would have been older than that. God, but 2007 was a long time ago. It was 18 years. Good God, it was 18 years ago. But is it not about the con? Oh, yeah, now I kind of want to know what it is. I'm gonna go there when we get off here. Ironandthemaiden.com. Gonna check that out. It's probably something really weird and kinky. I mean, the name, guys, come on. All right, JLA Crisis times 5, 4-issue series JLA for just $6. We've got JLA World War III, a 5-issue set for $6. We've got JLA Year 1. This one is a 9-issue set for $15. So 15, 6, 12, that's 27. 27, 37. You know what? Why don't we? Anybody wants it? This whole massive JLA, all 3. We've got JLA Classified, we've got JLA Crisis times 5, and we've got JLA World War III, and we've got JLA Year 1. And let's do all of those. $20. $20 for that big, massive bundle of JLA. Somebody call that out in the chat if you want it, and then make sure that you fill out, actually email me at wonderlandcomicsonline@gmail.com. Jay has pinned that in the chat. I know you guys are used to filling out the form builder, but tragically, the Clearance Comics website, we canceled it and it expired way sooner than I thought. So yeah, we ended up without an email address quicker than we thought. So we couldn't get all that changed on the magic form builder, but that's okay. You can still email me directly. So yeah, $20, all these comics. Whoo-wee, that's a lot. Shipping's going to be ridiculous on that. Not really. It's just going to be heavy. Oh, I got excited about this one. I don't know what it is, but it's really freaking cool. Just by the artwork. It is 10 issues of Mr. Monster Horror. It says high octane. So, woo! Exactly. When you cancel, you don't need it around forever, right? So, Mr. Monster's high octane horror. This is a 10 issue Eclipse Comics set. And the final issue, it's in 6D. I don't know what 6D is. I've been 4D. I know what that is. You know, it's height, it's length, it's depth. Okay, Eddie, you've read it. And you know, and then it's like your, you know, sensory perceptions. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen a 4DX movie. I don't know if they have those around you. But if you get a chance, you got to go. It's like watching a movie on a roller coaster. It's awesome. Like, your seats all moving around. You got fog. You got water coming from the air, a wind. It's amazing. I go up to the Pinnacle Theater in Knoxville, which used to be a lot closer to my house. Now it's about an hour and a half drive, but I still go just to watch big movies. Like, I haven't watched a superhero in anything other than 4DX since Infinity War. Yeah, Infinity War was the last. Actually, that was the first movie I watched in 4D. And after that, every superhero movie, I have to see it in 4D. I think we have a community member that's been looking for Mr. Okay, yeah, I'll DM Kyle later, unless somebody on here claims it for $29.99. The complete series, Mr. Monster High Octane Horror. That sounds great. Somebody should call that out and claim it, and then rub it in the face of the other community member who's been looking for it. You can say, ha, 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 I bought your book. I bought your book. Mr. Does it really? Oh, wow. I got to look at that, Eddie. That's awesome. You're like a font of knowledge of horror comics. You know, and I write horror comics. I love horror comics, and you definitely know more horror comics than I do, which that's pretty awesome. Let's see. Oh, okay. This one, I bought these at a retailer tier on a Kickstarter, and I absolutely love this series. I've got 2 sets, okay? 2 sets of Java. So it's a book in a future. It's got kind of a Tank Girl vibe to it, but all of the coffee, the complete supply of all the coffee in the world is controlled by a cartel. So I've got 2 sets of these for just $10 a piece. $10 a piece, guys. You can get Java, really fun Tank Girl-esque type book. And yeah, I highly do recommend it. All right, guys. So I've got 5 minutes left. So I don't think I'm going to open up another box of comics. I think I'm just going to, you know, Frank Sinatra, I did it my way type thing. But SF claims Java. Hey, we're going to do that. Mess up my final monologue there, SF. That's okay. You're spending money. I like that better than my monologue. Because you know what? I can just do my monologue after I write your name on your book. So, if you're trying to spoil me, sir, you didn't do it. You are not a success in that, but you are a success in buying Java. So yeah, guys, I'm going to miss doing Welcome to Wonderland, but I'm also very much looking forward to shifting over to writer versus artist. Very excited to be working with my good pal and creative partner, Les Garner. Really looking forward to doing that show, helping other people get their Kickstarters out, just like the people from Java did. I like to see people succeed, and you know, I want to help them. So we're gonna have a good, fun show. I promise you, it's not going to be your typical Kickstarter podcast where I go down a list of 10 questions. You know, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have a lot of fun. It's gonna be a very very unique experience. And hey, SF, definitely enjoyed having you on here as well. Yeah, guys, this is Rich Davis signing off.
He thought so, because I have an announcement before Rich leaves.
Oh, man, come on! That was a perfect outro.
I know it was. But Just want to let everybody know that in place of our buddy Henri, who's taking a break for a little bit, Kyle's going to have a show.
Woo!
We're doing an Invisible Live sale. The invisible part is hopefully me, because you'll hear my voice but not see my face. That's the way I prefer it.
Yeah.
He's going to have $5 trades, $5 vinyl records, and just whatever he can find. So make sure, if you're used to watching Henri in that time spot, come back and watch Kyle and I. So just wanted to, and Rich, can't wait to see what we're going to be doing with the new show. I'm excited for it.
Well, thanks, man. I hope all of you guys will join us in our new time slot, which will be next Tuesday. I think it's going to be 5 to 7. Yeah, it's going to be great, guys. And now, this is Rich Davis signing off.